What's up, guys? How's everybody doing today? Alright, this is like too slow. The DeLong incident. I need to remove that from the playlist. That was like, did not have the energy we needed to start the stream with. Alright, DeLong. Let's delete that. I really need to get more music, don't I, guys? What's up, everybody? Alright, let me see what's going on in chat up here. Haha, Sim first. What's up, Trends? How you doing, man? If I see a guy called Lab God, please skip him. I will do my best, Trends. I gotta be honest, I never look at the names. Most of the time I click before the screen even loads, but I will try to pay attention today. What's up, Ryu? Nicholas, how you guys doing? What's up, Miku? How's it going, man? Lads, what's going on? Alright, let's see. So, I actually did build an arena defense. Now, whether or not it'll be a good one, I don't know. We shall see. Let's see if it's been hit recently. Yeah, okay. You know, the funny thing is, these three right here, the Xingzhe wasn't even ruined yet. What's up, Wojo? How you doing? Congrats, Ryu. That's an awesome stretch, man. So yeah, guys, you all know I've done a couple of rush streams, but I haven't really rushed in like a year. Not like a serious rush where I was actually try-harding and had spent some time prepping and stuff. So I did spend some time prepping this week. If I fail, I don't have a ton of excuse other than just to say I'm rusty. But we are testing out a new team, which is lots of cocky. Lots of cocky. This is the Hawk Frost special, guys. My highest finish is rank 6, Flaky. Rank 6. I actually missed Legend that week by 4 seconds. I finished my final freaking fight 4 seconds after it ended. So, the nice thing about the Lots of Cocky is that it is pretty consistent as far as wins go. And it allows me to use a 33 lead because my Bastet, she's fast and she's got will runes, but she's not the fastest by any means. So being able to try and outspeed the Samanth really does help. Perk dropping the 4-leaf clover already. What's up, Perk? How you doing today, man? Yeah, so here you go. Last week I used all of 8 wings, guys. I was all in last week. I was all in right here. I rushed so hard, man. 8 wings for the entire week. Pretty good defense rate, though. 68%. G2 Special League. Congrats, Nicholas. Yeah, I finished G2 as well. I was trying to push for G3, and I finished like rank 220, 230, something like that. Luke, there are some people who like her. I'm not a huge fan. I think she's alright. There's nothing wrong with her. I think she has her place, but I don't think she's worth the resources to build because there's other monsters that can do good stuff also. But there you go. So best score is rank 6. Recently, the couple of times I've rushed, I think I've rushed maybe 3 or 4 times in the last year. None of them super serious. My best finish in the last year is G2. And I've only had like probably 1 G2 finish in the last year. So been a long time since I was competitive. I haven't run like a built arena defense in a very long time, so I don't know how this is going to do. That's probably going to be the biggest deciding factor today. If this defense gets farmed, then I would have to make adjustments. And if it gets farmed, then I'm obviously not going to finish Guardian. But we are running, if you guys want to see the runes, because I am going to show all runes today, so... we're running the Carnal at, well actually we're running Juno first, so we're running the Juno first at 243, Despair Revenge, crit rate build, a little low on the accuracy because I think most people who are rushing Arena are not using monsters with high resistance, so I didn't feel like the accuracy was essential. It was more important to get the stats, 35k HP, good defense, and just kind of general damage. And then as far as artifacts go, it's just straight up additional damage by X. As a matter of fact, probably better to show these in the Rune Manager so you can see the artifacts themselves. So we'll come in here to the Juno. So you can see it's just all additional damage by X and the random crit damage received. 190 by speed, 1.1 HP are the good ones there. Running after the Juno is the Carnal, so we're on Violent Will, 40k HP, 1500 defense. Once again, tons of additional damage by X. He would be better if the additional damage was more HP based than defense based, but these were the artifacts I had available without breaking into certain key monsters. And overall, pretty solid. You know, it's all additional damage by X and some damage by wind. We got good crit rate, and same deal. I didn't feel like he needed like max accuracy because people who are on a rush are not running resistance-based monsters for the most part. Wojo with the super chat says, "So it begins." Good luck, bro. Wojo, thank you very much, man. Really appreciate the super chat, bro. Albert, I did see the new R5 team. Me personally, I'll be honest. I mean, I think it's always a good idea to theory craft in this game. I think somebody cracked a way to do R5 super easy and kind of, that's awesome. But my thought is that BJR5 is one of the easiest PvE teams to build. I've built it on a lot of people's accounts, and I can do it with almost no runes, almost no resources. So, like, I don't know that I would rush out and build a whole bunch of string masters that really have no use anywhere. And I saw some people who are saying, like, well, you don't have to put good runes on Bale. But the thing is, Bale is one of the most useful monsters in the game everywhere, so the runes that you're putting on your Bale are not wasted. And then every other BJR5 monster is using garbage runes anyway. So I think it's really cool. Like, I don't want to knock somebody for theory crafting, but it doesn't, to me, it's not like earth-shattering, kind of. So Flaky, I would say the Revenge is going to be much more useful in AD because it allows her to cut. Well, okay, it allows her to cut at different times. But it also allows her to kick some damage back. So I could have gone either Revenge or Nemesis. I just went with the Revenge because I feel like it's more disruptive. So, for example, let's say somebody took a Leo into my AD. They could just proc the Juno's Nemesis. Like, there's ways to proc Nemesis, but there's no way to proc a Revenge. Yeah, that's awesome, Jake. I mean, like I said, I don't want to talk down on it in any way. I think anything that makes people enjoy the game more is an awesome thing. So, like, I have nothing negative to say. Somebody theory crafting a new team is what makes this game great. Honestly, I've said it before. It's one of the things I really miss is the value in being able to theory craft. Since Trikaru came out and the Dot team came out, you know, I miss the opportunity to theory craft for better teams. But just for myself personally, and also for what I recommend for most people, I never really recommend people to take a step backwards. And I feel like this is maybe, it's one of those things that if you enjoy it, it's awesome, but it doesn't excite me personally, I guess. But again, if somebody enjoys it, man, it's an awesome thing. It's awesome that somebody spent the time to theory craft it. That's the best part about it to me. Ryu, there's not going to be anybody more consistent than Galleon. Definitely not going to be anybody more consistent. Not for an AoE. At the end of the day, it's a 15% chance to get resisted times 4 monsters. Okay, so here is the Xingze. We're on a crit damage build with him. The accuracy is a little lower than I would like, but I got a little bit of extra accuracy on the artifact. And again, oh, my bad. Let me put the bot up. Sorry, guys. So again, I think anybody who's rushing Arena is not going to be, you know, running high resistance monsters. So I don't think it's a huge deal that he's got the lower accuracy. Where it's actually lower than I would like is if he lands on a siege defense or something. Then at that point I would switch this artifact up to give him like 20 accuracy here or something, because 28's a little bit low. General rule of thumb, by the way, guys, I always shoot for 33 accuracy on any monster that I think is going to be on a defense where their debuffs are relevant. 33 accuracy is the minimum. And the reason for that is monsters that awaken into resistance. So a monster that awakens into res, like an Odin or a Savannah, and then has like one random 8 resistance innate is at 48. So to me, 33 is going to offset any monster that was not built into a resistance build. So I feel like that's a really good target. Anyway, so for the Xingzhe, we're based more on, like, we got damage by counterattack, we got more crit damage stuff because he's in a crit damage build, so you see the 16 and the 10 here. More of the overall damage dealer on the team. This speed increasing effect, I just ran out of conversion stones, so eventually this will get changed out. And then we have got, who was the last one? Oh, Ariel. And then we have got the Ariel right here. We're just basic Vio-Nem, max resistance, 50k HP, just basically our Lucian blocker. So I literally just finished building the team as I was, that looks like I just took a loss already, right? Yeah, I'm getting farmed, aren't I? Oh no, these were from before, okay. So I literally just finished building the team as I started stream, so I haven't even tested it yet, so that's the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and test it, see if it's viable. So we'll start with our double cocky offense. I do expect this one to get wrecked. I don't think this is the right counter. So Ryu, yeah, my Savannah's too slow, because she's built for a siege defense and she's built slower. Ooh, that reset on the Ariel might give me a chance. No, yeah, yeah, never mind. Let's see, the reset was big there. Ariel might need will runes. Yeah, I think the Ariel needs will runes. I should not have had any chance here. Well, maybe I don't. But even so, it shouldn't have come this close. Alright, I do think the Ariel's gonna have to... No, the Ariel needs Nemesis, though. So I either have to take him off Violent. But most people don't run a 270 Rage Samant either, right? Like, that's a pretty unique build, I think. Probably the Ariel would cut if I wasn't running that Rage Samant. My Bale's not skilled up. And he's pretty far down the list to be skilled up, honestly. Okay, well, from here I win, so that is a loss. Let's see, and then if I were to try to Lucian it... What's up, Axe? See you in a bit, bro. What's up, Kang? Bot is up now, by the way, Kang. Yeah, he's gonna have to go double Nem. He's gonna have to go double Nem. It's too easy to proc his Nemesis. Well, and apparently this team can be Lucianed. But if I couldn't proc the Nemesis... No. Huh. Yeah, so this defense is garbage, guys. This defense is garbage. Alright. Maybe I switch the Ariel for... No, maybe I... I think I need to, I might need to put in Vanessa. He was double Nem Will, and that wasn't very effective, so I switched him to Vio Will, or Vio Nem rather. It was just a test. I actually just switched him right before this. Hey, good luck, Rob. I hope you can make it, bro. Alright, let's try this. Thank you, Trends. I appreciate it, bro. Alright, let's see if we can, let's see if this is still Lucianable with the Vanessa. Alright, so the shield helped there because it prevented the Nemesis from being procced. Oh yeah, that was much better. And the Vanessa is not built. The Vanessa is just in random crap runes also. What's up, Darkrin? How you doing, man? Oh, did he resist the pushback? Even so, though, I could probably put the Vanessa like double shield. Leo might still break that shield. Jameyer Bastet. No, I don't have Swift Lucians. My Lucians are just slow, fat Lucians. Yeah, Flaky, so I mean the thing is I don't have any of the meta LDs that you'll see. So my defense options, I have a lot of really good monsters, but lacking any of the key meta LDs to build the defense, my options are a little bit more limited. My week's been good, man. I found the new place that I was moving to. Yeah, I mean, any defense I can build, you would bomb, Wojo. That's the reality. Any defense I can build except for Hey Gang, you would bomb. I have nothing to prevent. I have no defense that can avoid being bombed. So all I can really do is try not to get Lucianed. Nothing really replaces Ariel. You can use other monsters in place of him, but it doesn't have the same function. Let's see here. Well, Lulu kind of replaces Ariel, actually. Yeah, you could run Lulu. I mean, I could actually just... Yeah, you know, the other option for me here that might be better... Even though this can get wrecked with Magnum, like this will get wrecked hard by Magnums, but it still might be better, because I think Magnum is kind of rare, would be to just run my AO. Just go more aggressive. The thing is, it's going to get hit a lot, so it'll win some. This'll win a lot more, but it will also get hit a lot more. Why can't I find Samanth? Is he out? No, he's not out. Ryu, no. Abellio just gets Lucian, bro. I mean, unless you do Abellio in, like, triple HP, but... so the thing is, like, once you get into G3, a lot of people are going to be rushing with Gianna, which I can't do anything about, or Asima, and Ariel does stop Asimas, he stops Rikas, things like that, where the Abellio really doesn't stop any of those, like, dot teams. And then the Abellio is mostly just going to get Lucian. Bro, Pontos is terrible on defense. I mean, I could just do this. Let's see, it's 8 o'clock now. The last time I was hit was JHSY. So let's give it 20 minutes. I said Pontos is terrible on defense, Darkrin. No way, man. Pontos... No, man, that would get farmed all day long, guys. There's a reason you don't see Pontos on any... Here, I'll start to move up a little bit, and you can see, like, what some of the defenses people are running are. Oh, it would be the very first defense I see. But, to be fair, that's Pontos Tian Lang. This does not work without the Tian Lang. This does not work without the Tian Lang, though. Come on, guys. It just doesn't. So in this case, honestly, all you really do, though, is this. That's not gonna work. The Tian, man, it's the Tian Lang though. It's the Tian Lang stuns. I'm telling you, if there's no Tian Lang on this team, I just Lucian it. Well, not with the Kinky, I cocky it, but. All right, here you go. I'll tell you what. I will set a Pontos defense without Tian Lang, and then show you how easy it is. I have, Danny. If you rewind back a little bit, I talked about it earlier. The short version is, I'll say, I think it's really cool that somebody theory crafted it. I don't think it was necessary, but I think it's really cool that somebody theory crafted it. I didn't. Yeah, but Darkrin, I lost to a Tian Lang defense, not a Pontos defense. I don't have that team built anymore, Kang. There's a lot of teams that can clear it. I was just trying to rush through. All right. So what do you guys want? Pontos, Halfus, probably Molly. Actually, there you go. If you want to be really toxic, go Pontos, Halfus, Molly, Hua Dam. It'll never win a single thing, but it can deter people. Or El Sharion. Oh, not double Wadam. Whoops. There we go. Wadam. Molly's missing a rune right now, though. Is she out? She may be out because of the rune she's missing. What's she missing? Slot 4? Should be okay. So this is the ultimate stall defense, but now we just sit here. It will never win, though. That's the thing. This will never win. It has 0 damage, so you just wait for the invincibility to come off. Vrozar, I finished around 220. I couldn't make it to G3. And obviously there's better offenses by far to use than this also. Oh, you didn't have attack buff, my bad. But yeah, like I said, I mean, this is a nothing defense. It will never win. I am not Alfred. There'd be no reason for me to do it. It's building a bunch of monsters to make a slower raid team, to be honest. So I probably will not. Excuse me. Yeah, I really don't see, I really don't see how you could make an effective Pontos team without more LVs. Like, he is great. I think you said Lydia. I could see Lydia. I mean, I can see... What's up, JC? How you doing, man? Victor, I mean, so much of it depends on your box, but really you just need water monsters. If you have Poseidon, Poseidon's a great one. Tiago, so I only built this team yesterday, just kind of figuring out where it works. It seems to work against everything, though, other than Tian Lang's, obviously, because I don't have Will on either, or I don't have Will on one of the cockies. So this cocky is, they're both on Revenge. This one's Swift Revenge, and then this one is Will Destroy Revenge. Yeah, so Victor, just run, you could run like a Swift Pontos with Aquila. So Aquila would give you Strip into attack buff and crit buff, and then run the Contos. And then run the Poseidon. Not Pontos, obviously. Run the Poseidon would do really well there. Well, thank you, Alfred. I guess I'm glad to hear that. Porch, I finished around rank 230. I wasn't able to make G3. Yeah, so for this team, actually what I should have done the first time is just this. Who's missing runes? Zyros, okay. Alright, so first things first, I think I have to speed the Tiana up a little bit. Thank you, sir. Thank you. It was my best finish before was like 246. So I'm actually, I might not have my best finish though, because I was like 2:30 in the morning. So November X, I actually only stream every other weekend, and I can't hold completely to a stream schedule because of work, but I post my streams about 1 to 2 months in advance in our Discord server, and I have a schedule there that shows when I will be streaming. What's up, man? I am actually moving down near Rosarito, Mexico. Alright, let's see about speeding the Tiana up. So Troy, I heard, somebody told me that, but here's the thing. I don't think that's correct. I'm not sure, but there's an easy way to test it. So let's just actually test it on stream. Very easy way to test this right here. Let's just count. You only need about 20. The Bella's on Triple Revenge. She should be on Triple Revenge. She is, yeah. No, oh, the Molly was out, right? Yeah. Come on. Alright, there we go. Yeah, but they also said that crit rate worked before. Papas and beer, yes sir. Alright, there's one. That was not a counter. There's two. That was not a counter. There's 3, 4, 5. Oh, wow. 6, 7, 8. Hey, there's the first counter. So countered 1 time in 8. 1 time in 9. 2 times in 10. Well, there you go. 2 times in 11. 3 and 12. 4 and 13. 5 and 15. 5 of 16. 5 of 17. 6 of 18. 7 of 19, 8 of 20, 9 of 21, 10 of 22, 11 of 23. That looks like 45%, guys. 12 of 24, 13 of 25. We're over 50 now. 13 of 26. We're right at 50%. 13 of 27. 13 of 28. 13 of 29. 13 of 30. 13 of 31. 14 of 32. 14 of 33. I'm going to stop at 40. 13 of 34. 13 of 35. 36. 14 and 37. I think I lost count in there somewhere, but... Okay, so there you go, guys. I mean, it's just... So, Victor, the thing is... There's such a wide disparity because the devs math claim that it's like 20% and the conventional wisdom say 45. So with that wide of a disparity, you really only need somewhere between like 80 and 120 simulations in order to get within statistical, like within 2 units of statistical probability, like polling range. I'm telling you, it's not 20%. It's just not 20%. Maybe there's some other bug in the functionality, but it is not 20%. Maybe it's not exactly 45, but it's not 20. Okay, Sim, so that would be more realistic. I would believe 38.5%, because I was told earlier today that it was multiplicative on a single calculation. It was supposed to be like 19% and change. That it's not. I'll buy 39%. I will buy 39%. Yeah, so 39% actually feels right to me, guys. I will buy that. Alright, let's see. How's our Bastet doing? Hasn't been attacked yet. Okay. Not you, Victor. I got a message earlier today from somebody that told me it was... earlier today, somebody told me it was 20%. Because I haven't actually seen the thread or any of that, so I was just going off of what I had been told earlier. All right, what's the speed on that? 22. Defense, HP. I think I have a crit rate here. And the attack's fine. Oh, whoops. Let's take that. Huh, okay. That's okay, guys. I found a new bug in the... I think it's a bug. It's probably a feature, but I found a new bug in the game yesterday during my final rush as well. Let me see if I can show you arena replays yet. I don't think so. Still tallying? Ooh, all right. All right, guys. Ooh, I did finish rank 227. There you go. So it's a new best. My previous best was... Actually, my previous best was 249, so I moved up 22 spots. Not much, but it's something. All right, guys, check this replay out. Check this replay out. So this cost me the match. I believe that this should be a bug, but I figured out why this happened. So I'm gonna give 500 points to the first person on stream who can also figure out why this happened. All right. 500 points to the first person on stream who can tell me why this happened. I'll show you what happens in a... we gotta fast forward a little bit. I think Trems may get this one. Actually, I think Sim will get this one. Sim or Trems. I like both of your odds. Alright, guys, watch the Fuki. Watch the Fuki. Keep your eye on Fuki. Oh, not yet. One more turn. Okay, keep your eye on the Fuki now, and then tell me what happened. Not just what happened, but why. So Fuki goes to sleep. 2-turn sleep. Fuki is no longer sleeping. What happened to Fuki's 2-turn sleep? There you go, but... Alright, so Jason answered first on my screen, but Jason, I already told you the answer. I don't know if you should get credit for that or not. Yeah, it's the damage on his passive. No, you can't double Vioproc and sleep. It's the damage on his passive. So there you go, guys. If you did not know, Fuki can counter Hathor. Yeah, Fuki is a Hathor counter, guys. I know it's not a bug, but it should be a bug. That, to me, is not the intention of the passive. Otherwise, the passive should say, cannot be left asleep. And I know Mephisto does it also. That's the only reason I actually realized what happened. It took me a minute. I was like, why did he sleep? But... yeah, Vrozar, that's a little different because dots are the enemy attacking you. They're not you attacking yourself. Sim with the super chat says, half thanks for the birthday siege last stream. It was so late, I don't think that I remembered to thank you. Well, half thanks. All right, Sim, then you are half welcome. Sim, thank you very much for the super chat, bro. Really appreciate it, man. And you're very welcome for the siege as well. Sim with the super chat. So he was saying one of two, not half thanks. Sim says, Amazon Studio off. Sim, thank you very much for the super chat, bro. I would read your super chat, but yeah, that would just mess up the green screen, which is kind of your goal, of course. Thank you very much, bro. I appreciate it, man. Do some short summoning session to end my life. Oh man, it would end my crystals anyway. Do I think the new LC unit will make it to Summoner's War? The one with like the unstrippable buff? I have no idea. Internal Flame, it's about an hour and 40 minutes. I have no idea. I think they may bring the unit in because the Archangels tell me that they're going to start taking art from LC and running it in both games. That's where the Archangel skins came from, so I think that the Scarab may actually be the next monster coming into Summoner's War, but whether he'll have an unstrippable buff is a different thing, because Summoner's War is so much larger and there's so much more intricacies to the balance. I don't know if they'll actually bring that mechanic in. Jason, I said it in Discord. Maybe I didn't. So Jason, give yourself 500 points and give Rob 500 points also, just because I said both of you. So Rob was second, so you can give it to yourself and Rob both. Have I seen the new R5 team? Brian, I have. I think it's a cool mechanic. I don't think there's a lot of reason for most people to build it, to be honest, but I do think it's a cool mechanic that somebody spent some time theory crafting. JC, I got Mo Long, so check this out, JC. This hurts. I got Mo Long in a blessing a month ago. My choices were Mo Long and Yogan. I picked Mo Long. I picked Mo Long because I had wanted him for so long and so much. My very next NAF 5. My very next NAF 5. So, I still don't have Yogan, but I've got 2 Mo Longs. Yeah, there you have it. The new raid team is a bunch of 5-star string masters that does about a 35-second run, Darkrin. It's very low rune requirements, so I think a lot of people are excited about it, but the reality is that Bale is super useful everywhere in the game, and so BJR5 is also very low rune requirements. Oh man, there's like 3 times I've gone to rune this Triana. Yeah, but internal, I could have had Jogun, which is the nerf to Jogun was absolutely nothing. So he's still basically one of the two strongest monsters in the game, along with Gianna. I basically could have had a Gianna, and I didn't. Don't get me wrong, I love Mo Long. I absolutely love him. He is becoming my favorite monster, second favorite behind Fang. But man, I could have had a Mo Long and a Jogun. So Mr. Uam, you should be using him, if nothing else, just stealing him from people, bro. Seriously. There's no reason not to use the strongest monster in the game, even if you like your turn 2 team like I do. You should still use him. Yeah, may as well take that, right? And then I think I have something faster here, like that, and this. I don't know. Yeah, here we go. How's she look like this? So I only gained 5 speed, huh? Oh, and I'm no longer in will. What's that? 20 and 22. 25, okay. Crit damage, Shadow, crit damage. I don't, JC, I don't. Like ruin in disguise. So Marcus, shout out to Denmark. I do account services. It's not a takeover on stream. I do a community help stream once a month, and then those are done by drawing. If you actually want a direct account service, I dropped the link to my website in chat as well. All right, so we lose too much crit rate here. Can we make it up? Oh, that's where we're losing the crit rate. Res, speed. Okay, those are all slow. So let's keep this, and let's take a look at 5. Yeah, there we go. All right, now we're gaining crit rate. We lose the res, though, huh? All right, I guess her build was fine, then. I don't really need to speed her up. That's fine. I would like her to have a crit rate rune. I just don't have any crit rate runes at the moment, do I? Only Bio. Guard, Bio Vamp, Shield, Nemesis. Shield. No, okay. Yeah, Rosar, it's definitely an awesome deal. I'm not a huge fan of rune packs, but I mean, realistically, it is still 6 legend runes. There's the potential to get 1 useful rune out of it. The Devils alone are $25 a piece, if you look at it that way, right? So the best deal you'll ever find on a Devil is $20, like the monthly $20 packs, but Devils are normally about $25 a piece. So that particular pack, you're getting your Devils for $25 a piece, and then you're getting some runes and a bunch of scrolls thrown in. It also has 3 LD scrolls, I think, and the LD scrolls are normally $30 a piece. So you're getting like double the value. It's definitely a good. It's the pack I would recommend for you to buy. Like out of all the packs in the game, I would recommend you buy that pack. That's the right one to buy. Wojo with the super chat says 103 watching, 25 likes. You know what to do. Guys, yeah, absolutely, man. Let's have an awesome stream tonight. If you guys are enjoying the stream, smash the like button. You know, the more you hit like, the more YouTube's going to recommend the stream. We got Rush Hour starting in about 30 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and fix a couple of monsters as well. So if you're enjoying the stream, man, smash the like button. Oh, no LDs? I thought that one had 3 LDs with it. But, so 30 Mystics, I mean, that's still worth, what, 2,000 crystals, right? So, yeah, I would say it's still worth it. All right, Quab, but with Amazon coins, you save 20%, right? 24%. So, it's really 20 bucks a devil. That makes you feel better. Are you back, by the way, Quab? Are you back, man? Are you playing? 6 legends, 4 devils, and 30 mystics. Okay, but also the all attribute scroll, even though it can get LDs, I view it as just a legendary scroll, but I mean, still, it's a legendary scroll, guaranteed 4-star, 14% chance at a nat 5. So, at the end of the day, Devilmon is the only thing that's a guarantee. And so for that reason alone, I would always take the Devil pack over almost any other pack. All right, Marcus, that's awesome, man. Oh, Marcus, the rates are $40 an hour. There's a resolution bug on the website. If you're in a large resolution or on a small screen, it cuts off, and I haven't figured out how to fix it yet. But nothing's hidden. The rates are $40 an hour. And if you change to a larger resolution, you'll be able to see the whole website. Or a lower, change it to 1600 or something like that resolution and higher. You should see the whole thing. Okay, let's see. Alright, so we need a Swift slot 5. And 26 speed. We lose our crit rate. Ooh, that's... I don't know if that's going to be fast enough or not. So 94 plus 148. Oh, that's awesome, Marcus. Yeah, message me in Discord, bro. Who do I think you should skill up first? The water kinky or the wind one? I would actually say the wind one right now, Mr. Awam, just because of the fact that he's more meta on defense right now. I actually think the water one's better for offense, but the wind one is still really good on offense. Lorenz, 2A units are worth using Devilmon, absolutely, but not all 2A units are worth using Devilmon. You need to really pay attention to what you get in the skill ups. So, for example, Vigor gets cool time, he gets recovery percent, he gets damage on skills that do really high damage. That's all worthwhile. But if you look at Crow, when you Devil Crow on the skill 3, all you get is 1 additional turn of Brand, which nobody cares about. So absolutely 2As are worth deviling, but make sure that the one you're deviling is actually getting stuff that you care about through the skill ups. Alright, let's climb up a little bit here, guys. Let me also make sure that Zyros is speed tuned. I do want to climb up a little bit. We're not going to start the full rush until 9 Pacific. Let's see. So, oh, Galleon's missing rune also, yeah. I moved a lot of stuff around today. Yeah, Lulu is definitely Lulu is very worthwhile because he gets additional recovery. Like Wojo said, I also agree. Vigor and Bernard, Mina and Miho are also really good. Miho, actually, I take that back. Miho's kind of out of the meta right now since the Onis. But I would say Mina is still actually very worthwhile. The Raux are very worthwhile. Bella is worthwhile. Awesome, Marcus. I will add you after stream or at some point during stream if we have like a second where I'm glancing at Discord. I will definitely add you. Who was I looking for here? All right, well, first of all, not that I'm going to be using Molly, but let's go ahead and add a rune onto her. Since it's pretty straightforward what we need here. We need Will with speed and 14 resistance. So where can I drop res? Right there. We're losing 4 res. Something with innate res would be perfect here. 20 res. Okay. HP attack, defense innate. Okay, so let's keep. Actually, let's keep the one we've got on her because that's a really good rune for her. Maybe I can drop a little res on slot 1. This has, oh, let's go speed over res. So this is my only option. This is, well, this is a better rune anyway. Oh, that's Will. Whoops, that's Will. There we go, my bad. Alright, that's a crap rune, but who cares, it's Molly. If I put her on a defense somewhere, I'll fix that later. Alright, so that's 11 res, and that's 4, so that's 94. So we're at 105 res. We want to drop 5 res, maybe on the slot 5. Something like 9 res would be good. 30 res is too much. What do I think about Masha and RTA with Ragdoll? I think Ragdoll is one of the only monsters that I would use Masha with, to be honest. I think Masha's a little bit overrated, but I think Masha with Ragdoll is disgusting. The only thing you have to be careful about is Masha by herself is not that great, and so if like, the ragdoll gets banned, which he usually will, then you're stuck with Masha without something to attack bar booster. So you need to make sure you build a comp that has something else to make Masha shine. So, for example, Yogan Ragdoll Masha, that would be amazing, because now you've got the attack buff from the Yogan, and you've got the strip so that Masha can defense break, and because you're going to run that team a little slower, you put Masha on attack slot too, and now you've got a much more balanced comp. But just throwing, like, Masha with Ragdoll and then nothing else to make Masha shine, you're going to be in trouble. So, Qua, I don't know, Qua. We have to see what happens. Hey, Victor, that's awesome, man. If you're enjoying the game, that's awesome, bro. Yeah, there you go, Miku. Exactly. Marcus, so I'm actually partnered with Huawei, and if you want in Discord, I will put you in touch with the Huawei rep that can help explain that to you. So also, let me go ahead and accept your friend request, and then just send me a reminder about the question you had with Huawei as well, and I'll put you in touch with the rep who can help you out with that. Yeah, so Ryu, if you're not running double sustain, then normally the sustain unit will get banned out there. Should I use my stones to summon for 4-star or 5-star? I have 100-something summons. And do I need LD mermaids to make Fuki work on defense? So Jason, first of all, I think Triana can also be a viable, like Carcano, Fuki, Triana's probably fine. So I don't think you need LD mermaids for yourself, but if we're not running, like you can't just run it in a void, right? Like we have to run 5 or 10 of them together. It has to be the same defense, and the LD mermaids are probably going to be slightly better. So I don't think you'll be making that defense because I'm sure we have 5 or 10 of them. To your second question, I would say summon in a week. Bro, honestly, like, I don't know what skill ups you need. If you're not missing key skill ups. If you're missing key skill ups, then summon for 4 stars. But if you've got all your key monsters skilled up, then summon for 5 stars because the right 5-star can be game changing. Skill ups are really, really more important, but if all your stuff's skilled up, then yeah, go for the 5-star. Ryu, I think Yogan's nerf was mostly irrelevant. The biggest impact I see it having, Yogan is still one of the 2 strongest monsters in the game, so turn 2 players still have to steal him because they can't risk facing him. But he's now not as good for the turn 2 players. It really didn't change anything for the turn 1 players. The speed buff just means that you'll see more Eschers and Savannas and maybe Vigors worked into the turn 1 player comps. But for the turn 2 player, the biggest advantage that Yogan gave you was that speed buff allowing you to lap or to catch up with the faster player. And so now it's like, now he's just not going to be as good for turn 2. I never really thought that the scroll was that big of a deal personally. It's a useful skill, but what made Yogan so powerful was strip into attack and speed buff, and he still has strip into attack buff. So I don't think he really changed much. Only have 12 nat 5s, and I just pulled my first dupe. Oh, so Aiden, congrats on the dupe Yogan, man. I would probably build him right now. I can tell you in my first 21 nat 5s, I pulled 12 dupes. It was painful. It was really painful. Alright, I think this is fine for the Molly. I know she's over. We're wasting 5 res, 6 res. Do I have a better... Do I have something better here? I don't. Okay. I'm gonna take this, right? Dropping speed. That's fine. I'll fix Molly later. I wanna get going on the teams here. All right. So this I should just be able to Tiana Galleon Zyros. Who's missing runes? Oh, the Galleon. Okay. probably a little too good for him. Oh, that one's better. Marcus, I built it myself, so I paid a developer just to do some of the foundational setup, and then what he did is he installed UX Builder for me, and then I built it myself using UX Builder. But it's just one resolution error. So somebody, friend of mine's been looking at it, and he said he was gonna try and get it fixed like 2 weeks ago, and he didn't yet. And then I had somebody else offer to fix it, but I didn't know if the first friend had already put time into it. So I haven't contacted the next person yet. So it's been broken for a while, but I do have people. I had one other person besides you who said they would fix it. So now I've got 2 offers to fix it. So I think I just need to tell the other guy that that it's time, right? Like if he hasn't done anything yet, which I totally appreciated him looking at it, then it's time. Yeah, I appreciate it, Marcus, very much, man. So, Mr. Wom says, I got all the good Nat 5s and only 5 left. Fang, Ciara, Wind Monkey, Carnal, and Water Art Master. Fang, Ciara, Wind Monkey, Carnal, and Art Master. Bro, those are all good meta units. Knowing your account, since you have the Artemil... I would go Fang. I would go Fang or Carnal for your account. As important as Ciara is, she's not going to fit your comps as well. You would mostly want the Ciara so you could steal her. The Fang is going to fit with the Artemil really well, because if you play defense buff, Amelia, Tyrannus, that type of thing, you put a Fang in there and he's just dominant, and then Fang is great everywhere else in the game also. The Carnal doesn't really fit Artemil comps as well. He fits really well. Carnal is just awesome, period. But I think the Fang fits with your Artemil better. So I would go Fang first, Carnal second, probably Wind Monkey third, Ciara fourth. You gonna pull another LDX? You got an Artemil coming up? Yeah, I'm only missing 5 monsters, guys, and somehow I don't have Yogun or Fire Ryu. So I don't have the best monster in the game or the best counter to that monster in the game out of the 5 freaking monsters I'm missing. Alright, let's see. Have I still not been hit? I've been hit once. So it did lose. But interesting that I have only been hit once. I don't know if maybe we'll just roll with this defense for this week, because the other one didn't look great. The other thing is, if we're getting hit a lot, maybe I'll just swap defenses. Oh no, Marcus, I paid him $150 to set up the framework. And then yeah, no, it was, yeah, I just paid him $150 to set up the framework, and then I did everything else myself. And this right here, guys, is why I say that Pontos is not exactly super OP on defense. However, I did speed tune the Zyros wrong. Oh, I did speed tune the Zyros wrong. Okay. Alright, glad I tested that. So Zyros is 242. Poseidon is 231. Oh, and then Galleon is 244? Did I speed tune the Zyros wrong? What just happened? And why did I just see Pontos on back-to-back defenses? For those of you who are tracking, I'm sitting there trolling Pontos, and here we go. Here we go. Back-to-back Pontos. Alright, let's see. Did I speed tune this wrong, though? Oh, he got pushed back, maybe. He got pushed back from the Tian Lang. Yeah, that's what happened. I'll show the Poseidon after this. And no, guys, I would not normally take this team against a Halphus. This was just because of me checking speed tuning. Right now, it doesn't matter if I win or lose. I mean, that's like not the concern for a little while still. Tiana's like 171. Here's the Poseidon rooms. Most interesting thing about Poseidon, he's on an attack slot 4. When I ran the optimizer, this was the build that came out. Just the way he scales, because he does speed scaling damage. Here's the Tiana. So 265, actually. Alright, so for this team, we actually... That could be Nemesis, right? So... Yeah, probably this one. Who's missing runes now? Ryu? Yeah, Ryu. Okay. Nice, Wojo. And yeah, Wojo, I don't know why. You've got the account, man. There's no reason you shouldn't have beaten a... no reason you shouldn't have beaten Predator yet. Chorn, I don't know what LD3s you're missing, but if you don't have Thrain, he would be 100% my recommendation. Anybody who doesn't have Thrain, I would definitely say he's probably the best right now. $267, Ryu? Yeah, you're right. My bad. 267. Mantura's good, but he's kind of replaceable. There's so many other monsters that can do what Mantura does these days, and there's nothing that can really do what Thrain does as well as he does. I mean, a lot of times I actually would take Thrain over Rika just because of the stuns and turn cycling. Not Shren. No, Shren is okay, but I wouldn't even recommend 2Aing Shren. Shaman is really good, but I think that Thrain is miles ahead of Shaman as well. I would take Kaki over Julie every day of the week. Victor, is a free-to-play? You should not. No, never spend your crystals on summons if you're free-to-play. Which monster was I looking for again, guys? Who was missing runes? Ryu. Thanks, Qua. Alright, where are you, Ryu? Oh, you're not out, right? Oh, he's out already. Okay. So we're actually going to have to rebuild Ryu properly, but now we're getting too close to rush. So for right now, I'm just going to put a rune on him, and then I'll rebuild him properly later. So we got crit rate. Does he have accuracy here? He does. That's actually perfect. Okay, that's actually perfect. That's not bad. By the way, after Rush X, we can test it. Yeah, Ganny hard counters Water Ryu. I should reset my Odin comp. Yeah, I really should reset my Odin comp. Single hit is better. Oh, man, I didn't do enough damage. Thrain you can use for all sorts of PvE. Can I show my Belinus? Sure, you got it, Kyle. What's up, Jefferson? How'd you do? How are you doing? Did I play LC? Yeah, I played LC for the crossover events. I think it's a good game. I really do. I'm not super into it, but I think it's a good game. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Okay, for Odin, I'm going to need something with a crit rate lead because he's low crit right now. Yes. What gives me a good crit rate lead that would make sense in an Odin comp? Clara, I just didn't have the... I just rebuilt a lot of my comps for you. And I built everything pretty much around the cockies. And I took away my Halphus counter. So I needed to add it back. Actually, you know what? The correct comp there, it was actually just changed the Poseidon for cocky. It was this one. This is the Halphus counter. I forgot. That's why I got rid of the Odin comp, because I've got this one. Okay, so, well, let's still build the Odin comp back anyway. It's still good to have it there if I need it. Michael, because I was born that way, man. Some people are just lucky. No. I'm just experimenting. I'm testing to see if the cockies can just take over the world, basically. Alright, we need a crit rate lead, preferably with AoE. Artemiel and Acroma, yeah, Artemiel and Acroma and any of us would be happy, bro. I'll show you guys all the runes as soon as I find the correct leader skill. Ethna could work, but she's not fast enough the way I have her built right now. I need something that's going to tune in with that team also, without me having to rebuild, because we're almost near rush hour now. Daphnis. Daphnis is slow, but he could work. Rika, no. Those are attribute specific. Pungbeck. I think my Pungbeck's slow, but might not be bad for cleanup. Shren, I think that's attribute specific, right? Yeah, that's attribute specific. Pang, maybe, but too slow. I'd have to re-rune. He's not ruined at all. I think the Daphnis. Bro, you got no idea, man. You got no idea. Flavio, yeah, that's been kind of a topic of the day, so I'm just going to give you the short answer. But the short answer is just, I think it's awesome that somebody theory crafted it. I don't personally think it was necessary, but I think it's great that people are being ingenious, man. That's what this game is all about, so. Arthrix, I can make it to G3. I don't think I can hold G3 this week, but I definitely can make it to G3. Well, there you go. Hey, we got 2 wins in a row. We've won 2 out of 3 on this defense. Okay. Did I have a... You just said Wish Temple and you reminded me. I never wished. Okay, so we're going to do Daphnis, Odin, Kali, Bastet for the other one. Daphnis, Odin, Kali, Bastet. That should work. Yeah, I don't do Arena, like, almost ever. Oh, wait, 450 wins? What? Not sure what you're talking about. Only have 279 wings. Okay. Let me set this comp, and then I will start to show you guys the runes. So the Daphnis here is slow, but that's fine. This he's not fully tuned to the Bastet, but I think it'll be okay because the Kali is going to be fast enough. So the Kali can take out the main threat. Daphnis is there really just to finish off the Halphus. Kind of low accuracy, but we're not going to use him that often, I don't think. The other Cocky team is probably the better counter most of the time. 2A Kali. Alright, so we're about to go into Rush, so I am going to show you guys all the runes on all the monsters right now. And then anybody who joins in later, I'll ask you guys just to tell the stats in chat. Once we start Rush, I won't be able to show the stats as much. So here is the Samanth. So we're at 272 on a Rage Nemesis build. He is unfortunately not skilled up. Changed leader. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Rom. Good catch. Ace, it is the biggest Cocky on the server. Unfortunately, it's also the fastest Cocky on the server, but don't tell anybody. Alright guys, so come to us. Thank you for the never-ending content, man. Okay, so here's the Samanth. We're 272 Rage Nem. Here is the Bastet. We are 313. We're on a damage build, so max crit rate, also max resistance, got some accuracy. Some more accuracy on the artifact, so she's actually 57 accuracy on the S2. And then some additional damage and attack increasing effect as well. But I like the 57 accuracy, max res, basically max crit rate. Samanth artifacts is just some extra accuracy as well, some attack increasing effect, and some crit damage right here. Cocky number 1, we're on Swift Revenge. Plus 25, 62 attack. Low accuracy because it doesn't really matter. Yeah, Quad, that it's customer service, man. I'm not overcharging you. Alright, so for the Cockies, we got skill 1 accuracy, attack increasing effect, and then some additional damage by attack, basically. Attack plus proportional as well. Yeah, so Ryu, he's on Rage because he's acting first on offense. I'm using him to soften up the enemy for the Cocky cleave, basically. Alright, Cocky number 2, we're slightly slower, but we're still fully speed-tuned to the Bastet, and we're slower, so we're in Will Runes. The idea here is that the first Cocky kills a Samanth, and the Despair Samanths cannot stun my second Cocky, so we need these Will Runes. Again, we're on Revenge, so both Cockies on Revenge. This one's also got a Destroy set, so if I wind up stuck against a Molly or something, he can do some damage. Plus 23, 43. Again, skill 1 accuracy and attack increasing effect. That's really all Cockies are going to need that much. So that's going to be the main AO. We may also use the Light Chun-Li comp. This one, unfortunately, is not well speed-tuned, so we're not going to use it as often. The Light Chun-Li is going to be at 288, and you can see the stats right here, and then just skill 2 crit damage, attack increasing effect type stuff. This is the same monsters, but this is just if we want all-out offense and we know we're going to outspeed, then we can go Bastet, double Cocky, Light Chun-Li. Probably won't use this one much. Max skill up Kinky, all the way, X, all the way. Chorn, I would do the Shaman right now. I think Miho's dead to the meta because of the Onis. Okay, so for this one, we've got the same Bastet. Here is the Ryu. We're at 255. Crit rate, accuracy is maxed off the artifact, and then lots of additional damage. We're in Despair Will, and he is also speed-tuned. The Belinus here is going to be 251 in a crit damage build, 64 accuracy. This is actually my highest overall efficiency set right here. And then the Poseidon, we're at 231, so he's not completely speed-tuned. Wojo with the super chat. Wojo with the super chat says Shacky Cam donation. Shacky, give everyone 5, huh? Lazy girl. Okay. Shacky Cam donation. Wojo, thank you very much for the super chat, bro. Yeah, Miho always had lots of counters, but the Onis kind of finished her. And then, let's see, what other comp? Okay, so we also have the Leo comp right here. So Leo is going to be on Vamp Shield, just a standard crit damage build. Low accuracy, but it's fine for this purpose. And then we've got our 2 Lucians, so we're on Rage Blade. This is the fatter of the 2 Lucians, also got 21 crit damage here. Poseidon has a slot 4, it's slot 4 attack. Yeah, this build just came out better for me at the time. It did more overall damage than a crit damage build that wasn't going to have as much crit rate. I could rebuild him to something better. I just didn't rebuild him before today because he does enough. I probably should. If I'm going to like do a consistent arena rush, I probably should. But for right now, that's what we're using. This is a Leo counter. So the Megan is a Nemesis trap for the Leo. Nemesis will and fight. Squishy, just basically she procs her Nemesis. Then the Myrnae is going to come out. Myrnae is a Swift fight. And then the Lucians in this team will do about 18,000 per card. So we easily get 100,000 damage. No Leo team is ever going to survive this one. Usually they don't survive the first Lucian. And this is a counter... Whoops. This is a counter to Bastet Lucian. So if the opposing team is running a Bastet, you bring out the Magnum, snipe off the Lucian, and use the cockies to kill. Same cockies, just added in the Magnum. You guys already saw the Triana Zyros. And then this is the Odin. So with the Daphne lead, we'll be at the 100 crit rate. This is the Kali, so she tunes ahead of the Odin. She'll hit for about 43 in arena offense. Doesn't need the crit rate lead, but that's fine. And there you have it, guys. So, let's see. With the aerial right here, we need something... We can probably just... Can we Lucian this? I don't know. I don't think we can actually Lucian this one. Oh, did we wake you up, Shackers? I'm sorry, baby. I think we Poseidon this one. Would I use that Belenus build, or would I build it slightly differently for arena defense? I would use this Belenus build everywhere if you could match it. It is 112% efficiency. So keep that in mind. It's not something necessarily that everybody can build. Like I said, it is my best overall rune set. If you can match the stats, use it everywhere, bro. Yeah, this was not Lucianable though, because I don't use Swift Lucians. So if that Chiwu was on Will, I lose. Probably should have just skipped this one. I don't have any real good aerial counters built. This was a little too slow. But that's okay. That's the feel. This is the first time I've done a real like try hard rush in a very long time. So this is where we start to get used to what to skip and what not to skip. So Tian Lang. I have nothing that's not built on attack bar boost except the Leo team. This is probably one that I should just skip, but it's early in the rush and I just want to test. So Wally Young into the Clara. I'll win, but I should have skipped it. Yeah, I should have skipped it. Okay, but that's what we're getting a feel for. So my old AO, I never really had to skip Tian Lang's. He wasn't a threat to me. But I think everything that I have built right now is gonna be messed up by Tian Lang. So I think we gotta skip the TLs for today. Now this should just be cocky food, or do we do? No, this is just cocky food, right? Yeah. One of her best built moms, 1278, 300 defense. Nice. Very nice build. Nicely done, Lexi. Is it bad that I never skip? So Ryu, I never skip either. Oh, we didn't kill Perna the first time, huh? Very welcome, Kyle. Bastet set is better. Let's see. We are 1 and 2. No, this was... We're 2 and 2 with running this defense right here. Okay, so this one I think we want to go probably here. Oh, the Ryu's too slow. Not good. Not good. Okay. So I cannot... That's going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem. I'm going to have to fix that. Alright, let's just go ahead and fix that now. So how fast is the Cocky here? Let's see. Is this the Will Rune Cocky? It should be, right? 254 with that base speed. Let me pull that up in the optimizer real quick. Will do, Fatal Error. Will do, bro. Alright, so we've got Bastet. Alright, so the Bastet is 313. The Cocky is 254. So the Ryu needs to be 261? No, 259. The Ryu needs to be 259. So let's go ahead and fix the Ryu real quick. We need 4 more speed. That rune's pretty slow. That's not much of an upgrade. Okay, how about this one? That one's fast. That one's medium fast. That one's slow. It's only gaining 1 speed. Okay, so it's got to come from here then. I think I know the rune. Yeah, it's this one. Yeah, we'll give him this one. That should fix it. We lose a lot of crit rate. Can we make up crit rate anywhere? Only 6. It's not worth the downgrade there. Make up 8 there, but no, we lose 6 speed, right? Yeah. Oh, there we go. We can make it up on the slot too. Not from you, not from you. From you? Yeah, that's fine. Oh. No, I'm not on despair. Whoops. That'll work. Now we're losing a lot of accuracy. That's not going to work for AO, actually. 19 over 4. 8 over 4. 9 over 6. Alright, we'll just deal without the crit rate. I don't think it matters that much. Alright, let's try this again. There's not really that much. I mean, he's good against Beast Riders, but there's not really that much else that he'd be great against, honestly. Okay, how is he still in front? Dude, how is the Cocky still in front? Also, how did Ryu miss the strip on Carnell both times? But alright, we gotta kill you. Nope, we couldn't. Okay. Alright. Oh, he's in front of the Belinus. He's not in front of the Ryu. I'm stupid. Okay, I can't use this team because I can't speed the Belinus up. I didn't need to speed the Rio up. I needed to speed the Belinus up. That was stupid. Alright, so this team is off the board. Let's delete that so I don't accidentally forget that it's off the board. And we'll just use this one. What's up, big boy? How you doing, man? Alright, time to start rushing up a little bit. We're getting started a little late here, but... Dude, did you really just resist me? At least she derped. That could have gone worse. That was pretty slow still, though. That was pretty slow. That is not a Guardian level speed of attack. Alright, this should be able to double cocky. Right, he does, but the question really comes down to, can't double cocky that one. Yeah, probably this one. What's up, Bear? How you doing? So Light Art Master ignores all passives, but you don't see as many monsters on defense. Like, he would be amazing for defense. I'm not saying, or excuse me, he would be amazing for your AO. I'm not saying he wouldn't be, but he wouldn't be usable for every single fight. Oh, is Poseidon missing accuracy or something? That's the second straight fight that he just got resisted by the key monster. Let me double check the Poseidon. Actually, maybe I should boost the Poseidon runes. I am running out of time here to keep messing with monsters. I'm going to run a Poseidon build on the side while we start running up. Let's do that. Alright, so I think I actually want to move Poseidon to Rage for this rush. Yeah, I think Rage... Oh, okay, this should be good with... Oh. Samantha in front is not good here. Probably just Ciara. Okay, so that's good to... No, I hadn't thought of that. Hey, congratulations on the engagement party, man. That's awesome, bro. Alright, let's actually just put Poseidon on Will at 250, 85 crit rate, and then check his maximum damage. I don't really care what build it's on. Oh, rip. Forgot to change teams because now I'm trying to do two things at once. Whoops. Alright, that works out though. We're going to do that. Will, we want speed, crit rate, crit damage, or attack over attack. Let's get an updated JSON. This one should be kinkyable. Zyros Potatomon after Poseidon changes. Zyros still has his place, man. Zyros still definitely has his place. Oh, that was a Nemesis Volantis. I got lucky there. Gotta try and remember, the Volantis Kinky one is Nemesis then. Yeah, Zyros is still really does have his place. Alright, so this time to try this one out. Would I keep a dupe Juno? I probably would not, bro. Juno is absolutely amazing, but she's best in places where you can't use two of her at once. That's not a bad build, and that's from inventory. Okay. Alright, so here is where that Magnum team comes into play. What dungeon are your favorite? Oh, well, I guess we don't need Magnum, huh? Did not actually expect to outspeed the Bernard. Thank you for the free win, though. Yeah, here's like a good Zyros option. Where'd the Tiana team go? Down here? Okay. How long will the stream be up for? Should be about a 4.5 hour total stream would be my guess. What's up, Miat? How you doing? 251, 100, 167. 31 accuracy is kind of low. 45, 55 accuracy. That'll work. 27,000 damage, so that's a nice upgrade. Oh, should I not have been autoing here? What just happened? Guess I shouldn't have been autoing there. Alright, let's rebuild the Poseidon and then pay more attention to this. So, no. Definitely need more damage out of Poseidon for this. Not out, right? What are best artifacts for Cocky and Kinky? For Cocky, you want attack increasing effect because you usually play him with an attack buffer, and then additional damage by attack and anything that does like damage reduction. For Kinky, you want all damage reduction and skill 1 accuracy probably. Yeah, I saw that, Qua, but I thought I still would have won. If I wasn't autoing, I probably still would have won. Probably? I don't know. I didn't actually see what happened because I looked on the other screen. Alright, so Energy Will Destroy, Energy Will Blade, Energy Will Blade. These are all 27,000. I think we'll just use the Swift Will because that was from inventory. I probably could do something better than this, but I am out of time and didn't think of building him beforehand. So, what can I say? I should have thought to build the Poseidon in advance, but I did not. So, we'll take that. And 15 crit rate is not that. This one? Oh, it's a will rip. Okay. So that's going to be this one. Swift 4, no, will 4. Crit damage over 6 crit rate. That's this one with 25 speed. Swift 5 with 18 crit damage. Crit damage with 5. Where is it? Oh, it's the one I put on Zyros. Crap. That's got 14 speed. This has no speed. Any shot that I have a speed gem? Yeah, I got one. That's fine. Swift 6, attack percent, over 17 crit rate. Well, not a perfect build, but a little better. Oh, where'd all the accuracy? This was supposed to be... Oh, this is the wrong build. It's the wrong build. Okay. That's good. I just changed all his runes onto the wrong build. Go me. Swift will, speed, turn that off. Only from inventory. Let's try this again. Alright, 55 accuracy with 101 crit rate. So, Swift 1, same rune. Swift 2, same rune. Swift 3, 20 crit rate. Swift 4, no. Will 4, same rune. Will 5 with 18 crit rate. Rip, and I wasted that speed gem. I would not have used that speed gem there. In normal circumstances, I would not have used that speed gem there, but oh well. And then this one is 17 speed. Whoops. Alright, there we go. That'll work. Alright, defense is looking good, guys. Defense is actually looking really good so far. So maybe I put in like all this work to build that other defense, and then I just switched to the best at double cocky. Life drain and skill 1 recovery both work, yeah, absolutely. What's up, Dragon? How you doing, man? Alright. This one... this is another Tiana Galleon Zyros, honestly. He is Vrozar. I wouldn't make him my first choice, but he is definitely worth deviling. Ooh, we can't use that against that. Okay. But he is worth doing. He just wouldn't be my top choice. Now here we should be able to do this. Bro, congratulations on the C1, man. That's awesome. Oh, that's a thick Triana. Whoa, that's a really thick Triana. Oh, they always crit on me. Daphnis always crits on water when he tries that on me. Alright, like I said, at this point right now, guys, I'm just testing stuff out because I haven't used most of these comps at all, so I'm trying to get a feel for what we can use where. But I guess we are getting pretty close. So I need to go fix the speed tuning on that galleon real quick. So Poseidon is now 251. I would have used the galleon comp a moment ago. So if Poseidon is 251, actually what I need to do, because I don't have time to mess with this, yeah, Zyros has got to be sped up. So Zyros needs to be 253. Yeah, Zyros needs to be 253. So let's speed up the Zyros. We need plus 159. So I need 11 more speed. That's a lot. Okay, it's not coming from slot 1. We can get a lot of speed from the slot 3. That's 11 more speed, no crit rate lost. Okay. 2 crit rate lost, that's fine. So 94 plus 159, and then the Poseidon here is 151. And now for the Tiana, I need to speed her up. So the Swift Galleon is 295. I'm going to have to slow him down a little and just move some of his runes onto Tiana, I think. And that should balance it out. We'll give up the res build on Tiana. Yeah, we'll take that. Oh, she doesn't need accuracy. That's a waste. Alright, we can take that for right now. So we have speed. Let's take that. Take that. Actually, let's get her crit rate. Well, here, we got a crit rate rune here, I think, right? From the Galleon. Perfect. And then let's go will 2, speed over attack percent. Yeah, you don't need that. Okay, so that's plus 180. Good crit rate. We kept the resistance, actually, which is good. I can speed that up further. Zyros cocky will take the Galleon rune again. Gain 3 more. That one's good, that one's good, that one's fine. And then we'll take this Galleon rune as well. Okay, so Tiana is 281. And so Galleon just needs to be anywhere under that and over the Zyros. That's too fast, right? Yeah, that's way too fast. That'll work. What's up, Undisputed? How you doing, man? $269 falls right in the middle. Okay. Alright, let's see if we finally got this team right. 12.5, 650 attack, 192 speed. Very nice, bro. Very nice. Hey, we're speed tuned. It's a miracle. Still getting resisted, but at least we're speed tuned. Zyros' accuracy, is it too low? What? Oh, I dropped the accuracy rune on him. No wonder he keeps getting resisted. .24 speed, 16 speed, 13 speed. Does that drop? Yeah, that drops him too low. We'll take the Theon one and figure it out later. There we go. Alright, so this one should be... Oh, I couldn't use the Cocky Poseidon. See, that's built for this team. Without the Cocky Poseidon, I don't think I can counter this team. So we'll skip that one, and then we'll skip that one. Same thing. I really didn't build anything to counter Aerials or Tian Langs. I'm going to run into a problem with that. I'll probably double Cocky this. Who can replace Poseidon other than Alicia? Tyron maybe, but it would be hard to get enough damage. Ooh. Yeah, Charlotte would be... Actually, yeah, Charlotte would be better than Tyron. I agree with that. Alright, that should work. Yeah, Charlotte does really good damage, and then she gives you the pushback and more attack bar boost for cycling. Man, I just got outsped twice in a row. Wow. Well, it's also rush hour. You got the strongest people moving up right now, and I think I'm in G2 already. Even though I was kind of like messing around a lot, the defense has actually won quite a bit. Yeah, I'm almost G3 right now, actually, so... Am I going to get outsped again? Let's find out. Better to learn now. Better to find out now than like in the last couple of minutes, right? Okay, this time we outspeed. So that's a dismounted Savannah. I'm gonna have to put something in here different to deal with this Halphus. What can I do different on this team to deal with Halphus? Chiwu. It won't be tuned, and I'm kind of running out of time now. But Chiwu would deal with the Let me see, Qua. Oh, thank you, Qua. That'll work. How does Bale compare to Poseidon? Different. Completely different usages, because Bale's not going to give you pushback. So Poseidon's a big damage dealer, but he's also giving you pushback. Uh, 24 minutes, Darkrin. 24 minutes left of Rush. Alright. You're not Chiwu. Chiwu. Bastet. Cocky. 222, but that's fine. That's fine. So this will probably outspeed me, though. Hey, Fatal Error, have a good night, bro. Bro, where's the damage? Triple Revenge Cocky, super tanky. Wow. And he killed my Chiwu. Okay, that did not work. Now, Juno wouldn't work in this comp. I'd have to build a completely different comp. I literally did like 0 damage, man. Wow. Okay, so Chiwu is not a solution here. I'm just going to have to skip Halphus. With this comp, it's not going to handle a Halphus, I guess. That's too many things. Halphus, Ariel, and Tian Lang I didn't build comps for. Live and learn for next time. Well, it's not like I can't beat a Halphus. I just didn't build any teams for them, and I'm out of time to shift runes. I broke a lot of runes this afternoon. No, my old AO was great against Halfis, Tian Lang. My old AO was great against all this stuff, but it's not tuned right now. That's actually that Odin one. They haven't announced when RTA starts yet. Probably in the next day or two, though. Yeah, honestly, I feel like my old AO is actually faster than this. What's up, Hotshot? How you doing, man? Might have to... Yeah, it might be time to switch defenses, too. Leggy? I haven't seen Leggy tonight, Troy. Yeah, this is not gonna work. Ariel's actually really good in RTA to counter Asima and Rika. And then you can also use them if you see an Asima or Rika on guild content defense. This should work. Yeah, this should work. He's also really good for World Boss, by the way. I really can't against the... Yeah, I really can't against those teams. This, I just don't have anything tuned, basically. What I need in there is, I need something that's going to give me, like, ignore defense, like the Odin, but nothing is tuned because I shifted all those runes around. It's a live and learn thing. I'll know for next time now what I struggled with this week. Because I haven't really done like a serious rush in so long, so I wasn't sure which defenses to prep for. I went through it earlier in the week, but like you weren't seeing the top players earlier in the week. So I kind of prepped, like when I tested the 2 cockies, it went up to Legend without a loss. But that was against very different defenses that you weren't seeing as many of. Ooh, Violent Ryu, huh? You didn't get the Juno either. Oh. Oh, I needed him to actually kill this Amont there. No, all my snipers are built on like basically 0 speed. So this is the team that I would use. Didn't work well last time. Because the Daphnis is too slow. Well, the reason it didn't work last time though was because the Triana resisted me. Like right here we just one shot. Oh, alright, screw you. I was going to snipe the Kumar, but we'll do that instead. Yay! Slowest animation ever, Bastet. Good job. Oh, Jay, congrats on the Gandy poll, man. That's awesome. It's actually the same thing. I like the new animations outside of Rush. I actually do think the new animations are cool, honestly. Yeah, we kill the Artemil. And then kill the Halphus. So yeah, against that Kinky, I needed a Cocky in here. Artemil hasn't fallen off, but he does have more counters now. He's still a top tier LD5, but he does have more counters now with the Onimushas. Leo Pontos Kinky. Why couldn't I just do this? I mean, I know he's gonna hit the Lucian back, but like, do I care? The Lucian should just have enough artifact damage. Maybe not. Well, it doesn't help when his despair rate is... Are you kidding me with this despair rate, bro? Oh, man. Rip the despairs. Dude, what is up with these despairs? Oh, my God. Are you kidding me? Troy, right now, I'd say C3 or G1. Especially with RNG like that. Dude, he's still proccing the despairs. That did not look like 25%. That's all I'm saying. That just did not look like 25%. Dies, I'll be working on those after Rush. I just ran out of time. Dude, really? Rip, man. Wow. That's a beefy Juno. My best finish is G3 Polga, rank 6. But I haven't done a serious rush in like a year and a half. This was my first serious rush, so I'm way not doing well. Sounds good, bro. Sounds good. Yeah, I will. I'll be fixing stuff up after this. We got 9 minutes left. I've got a lot of broken mons right now. So I should get Belinus and yeah, we'll get everything except for the her. Also, getting Samantha skilled up is going to help a lot. I was before, but you know it disconnects you sometimes, so I'm not sure if I'm still there right now. I don't trust that one. Let's skip that. And let's skip that. I'm gonna just skip the Halfa stuff. Ooh, Wunsa over Chung. I probably can't outspeed that. Actually, wait a second. Wunsa over Chung would be this right here. Best stats 313, Higgs. Okay, I definitely did not expect to outspeed a Wunsa. I really did not expect to outspeed a Wunsa. Wow. Okay. Can we kill completely? Almost. By the way, Higgs, and by the way, for everybody on stream, if you guys enjoy the streams, just so you know, I post all of my streams on my second channel, XG Live. So if you guys do like to watch any of the VODs, I just dropped a link into chat for that second channel. Please be sure to subscribe. Eventually, the live streams are going to move there, so I can keep the videos and the streams separate. And in the meantime, if you guys want to see the runes I used tonight, I did set all of the runes. I showed all of the runes at the very start of stream on all of the monsters. This is going to be a long fight. This is going to be a long fight. Actually, we better take that Ryu out. There we go. Yeah, Cockies are both mid 250s. Yeah, Sim, so... So I switched almost all the older VODs to private because what happens is they show up in YouTube search, and then if somebody is not interested in watching the VODs, they don't click on it, understandably. But then YouTube thinks people aren't interested in my channel, and I fall out of everybody's subscriptions feeds. So I do need to get everything kind of switched onto a separate channel. Hey, you got it, Higgs. Alright, we're back to G2 where we were. No, we got hit again. Okay. This should be a win here. Yeah, so I did a poll about a month ago because I noticed video views were going down, stream views were going down. And so I did a poll and asked people, you know, were they less interested in content? Was it, you know, whatever? And like 40% of people just said like I wasn't even showing up in their feeds anymore. You couldn't have procced right there, Jean? Really? You couldn't have just procced for me one time. You proc every time we don't want you to. It can't be yet, Troy, because it doesn't have 1,000 subs. That wasn't what I meant to do. I meant to do the other one. That's fine. Bro, JD, congrats, man. That's awesome. Ooh, not enough damage. Okay. Heal block. You kill? Nope, not yet. Bro, that was 4 turns. He took 4 turns on me. Alright, well, it's skill ones only, so either it works or it doesn't here. Oh, that proc! Haha, that proc, man. Oh, that proc. Alright, that's okay. I took the wrong... Holy crap, I dropped 140 spots for that loss. Let's just skip that, actually. Alright, here we go. Transmogs, honestly, bro, it's all about whatever. With the exception of getting the Vertihile for your Tricario team, transmogs are all about just whatever you think looks cool. There's really, like, absolutely no difference in the transmog other than what you think looks cool. Wow, every defense now. Okay, no, I can't do an aerial. Dude, I just have to hit something. I'm running out of time. We'll just... No, the team doesn't beat aerial. Okay, this one, we're just going to have to go into something. Arthric Shayna should never be used in BJ5. Worth getting, it's useful to have. The Vertihile one is the one that's necessary. Yeah, this will be my last fight. I don't even think I'm gonna finish this one in time. Yeah, no, she should just never be used. The only way you can use her is if all 3 people are using her. And there's no reason, bro. I mean, Lauren is a Hall of Hero, or is a secret dungeon monster. There's literally no reason to do it except just to be, like, stubborn. Like, to say, look, I can do it, you know, but... Honestly, it wasn't even understandable pre-artifact sim. That's just one of those things where it's like somebody wants to be stubborn and be like, look, I can be different, but like it just messes up. Did I, Yerlin? Honestly, I don't know which one is your defense, but did you beat me? You might have beaten me for all I know. I've not done well in the last few minutes here, and I don't think I'm going to finish this one in time. We got 12 seconds left. Okay, we did get the kill here. Or was that you, Yerlin? I don't know who it... No, that's XD Law. Wow, dropped all the way to C3. Dropped all the way to C3. That was freaking ugly, guys. That was ugly. And I think this defense got wrecked. Yeah, I shouldn't have changed defenses. Did you beat me, Yerlin, or did I beat you? You beat me? Nice. Nice. Alright, that was not an impressive, run, I'm not gonna lie. That really could have gone better. Okay, nothing we need from there. I got nothing to summon, Dragon. I'm sure I got nothing to summon. I got one scroll. Yeah, Qua, no. Definitely got started late. And the biggest thing was, like, that last 2 minutes, man, I couldn't find a single thing to hit because I didn't prep any teams. Now, I couldn't find anything to hit, though. Well, I mean, no, that's not true. I didn't build appropriate counters, is what I should say. All right, so let's take a quick look at what we broke and start to fix... Hey, Rob, congrats on the G1. That's awesome, man. Huge congrats. 1050 to 2000. Very nice, bro. Very nice. Yeah, is that your first G1, bro? Okay, so we are going to do one thing real quick. Axe, are you still on stream? What's up, Sherman? How you doing? Alright, guys, so I built a 5-monster cleave team yesterday. 5-monster cleave team. I won't show you the stats of the team, but I will show you which 5 monsters. So the first 3 people who want to try it, I haven't even tested it yet. I have literally not tested it. Test against XG. It's more of a snipe team than a cleave team, so we'll call it, well, it's a Tableau Jamire, so we'll just call it a Tableau Jamire team. First 3 people to enter the giveaway, if you beat me, I'll give you 500 points. Oh, that's right, you said 6 weeks, Rob. Alright, Qua, see you later, man. But, Qua, I never saw if you said you're playing again or not. And then after this, I'm going to start to fix some of the, like, 100 monsters that I broke. So the only rule to this, guys, the only rule, because I only have 5 monsters ruined for this team, so you can't draft any of the 5. It's going to be Tableau, Jamire, Ethna. Okay, so it's going to be Varmo, Sim, and Dragon. So it's Tableau, Jamire, Ethna, Kaki, and Barbara. You just can't draft any of those 5 because I didn't ruin anything else in Swift. Yeah, Ace. Oh, Ace, do you want to try it first? If you want to try it first, Ace, jump into the room, and then we'll do it against them. So this team was based off of Ace's Theorycraft. The only exception is that my Shihu is not skilled, and I do think Shihu is a better fit than Kaki. Ace says he'll try last. Okay, so first up is Varmo. Hey Ryu, have a good night, man. I hope they're all out. Yeah. Okay, so there's Tableau. Oh, crap, man. Just lost my RTA set for Ethna. Ah. Okay, so then it's going to be Kaki Jamire, right? There's Kaki. Which Kaki? No, Kaki. Barbara. Barbara. Okay. Just making sure sound was off. Alright, we know Varmo's fast, guys. We know Varmo is fast. Let's see how fast. Fast enough? No, not fast enough. Okay. So we're going to do this. Oh, Varmo's running my counter Ciara! Ah, wrong bomb, bro. Wrong bomb. Okay. Bro, you needed to bomb the Jamire and detonate. Needed to bomb the Jamire and detonate. But now you guys know. Sim, I don't see you in the room anymore. So Dragon. Michael, I haven't seen the buff, but I probably will eventually. I don't know. See, he's fusion material. And he needs a lot of skill ups, but I use a lot of water samurais for fusions for skill ups, so I probably won't build him, but that doesn't mean he's not good. But I haven't seen the... Oh, yeah, I don't remember the buff. I know, I saw the patch notes, but I don't remember the buff anyway. Alright. Where's the Jamire again? He was favorited? No? He should be a... Oh, here he is. Okay. That's a good counter draft, Sim. That's a good counter draft. Let's see here. I don't think Ryu can push back enough. I'm sure he's on Despair. But I think it's gotta be the Diana. We just have to deal with the Ryu. Might be able to actually stun the Ryu with the Ethna. That's probably the way to play it. So, she's on Nemesis, so we'll just hit you here. And we'll see if we can get a stun. Nope, no stun. Oh crap, I picked Ciara? Sim, we gotta redraft, bro. Yeah, I didn't mean to pick Ciara. I just clicked on the first 3 monsters here. I don't know why Ciara would have been... Oh, because the other 3 were all out in inventory, I think. Or... Oh, yeah, that's I clicked on the first 3 monsters, but only 2 of them were favorited. My bad. Okay, so same bands because we're playing the same fight. I'm gonna S1 your Ryu because he had already resisted, and that's only fair. So we want to see the same match, the same way it would have gone, so I'll just S1 the Ryu. What's up, Big Mac? I did use Helena a little bit in Special League. She didn't shine for me the way she shines for you, but I did use her some. Okay, so I went skill 1 over there. And then we hit the Ryu. Oh, but now Ethna's in front, so that does change things. But actually, what I would have done here is just stripped your Helena and attack bar boosted, and then we'll skill 1 the Ryu. Oh, clutch proc. Clutch proc. David, I think it's really cool that somebody took the time to theorycraft it. And I think we should always continue to try to theorycraft stuff in this game. Like, we should never stop trying to get better. I don't really think it was necessary. That particular team, I don't think it's like it's not an upgrade over BJ5, but I think it's cool that somebody took the time to build it. Interesting. I actually really thought I was going to lose that. I really did. All right, Dragon, you are last. Yeah, I mean, it's a cool team. It's cool in concept, but the thing is, Bale is one of the most useful monsters in the game, so, like... Oh, did you get 3 stuns the first time? I didn't even look at it. Yeah, see, I don't know if I entirely agree with that, Pipavin, to be honest. If you're casual enough that you aren't going to build Bale, then you're kind of casual enough that you're not raiding either. Because, I mean, you use Bale everywhere, but again, like, I don't want to knock it, you know? I think it's awesome that someone took the time to theorycraft it, and if you guys enjoy the team, then you should absolutely use it. It's kind of the bottom line. Do we care about the Jaeger? Not so much. I mean, we have enough multi-hits to deal with the Leica. That's not a concern. Probably the biggest... Yeah, I don't think it matters what I ban on this team, does it? Okay. I mean, I'm sure you spend less time farming fight runes, but the rune requirements for BJ with artifacts are really, really easy. Oh, I forgot to I forgot to reset with the Jamire. I was like, what just happened? I forgot to reset with the stupid Jamire. Wow, rip me. I misplayed, Dragon. What happened is I misplayed. F3 player with Jaeger, though. Let's not forget, Jaeger and Dark Monkey. How to beat an F3 LD abuser. I mean, Troy, like I said, I don't want to be negative about it. I think it's awesome that somebody built the team. I think if you guys are excited about it, then you should build it. Like, you know, it was asked what's my opinion. My opinion is I'm a competitive player. I play, you know, yeah, it was asked what's my opinion. I think my opinion is whatever path you guys think is the best for you in the game is definitely the path you should take. Like, it's one of those things like asking what's your opinion on a transmog and just kind of saying, you know, you can take whatever transmog is best for you. I think BJR5 is a better use of your resources. For somebody who's looking for progression, you build a bale that's going to be used in a lot of different places. You farm the runes that you're going to use in a lot of places. As opposed to building a bunch of string masters that are really only used for one specific thing. So I feel like BJR5 is a better use of resources, and it's ultimately a faster team. So that's kind of the thing, but but it's not supposed to be like a negative, you know. It's yeah. Yeah, see, side text, that's my thing, is I see people building the String Master team and then never building another one. And again, that's okay, though. It's, you know, it's everybody's prerogative. Like, that's okay. Ooh, he got all the stuns he needed. He got the two most important stuns right there. Yeah, I'll show you the runes after this. See, Ace, you countered that with absolutely no problem. That's why I said I didn't see this team being, like, super... What the? Interesting. Like, we could redraft that same team 50 times, and you would win all 50 times, I think. Maybe not if the monkey missed a key stun, but you'd win, like, 45 of them. Okay, so the Jamire is running... True, but I mean, Sim would have beaten me once. And in the first match, well, the first match I think was a clean win, but Sim would have beaten me also with the Ryu Despair stuns. So the Jamire is 317, guys. Let's see, where's Tableau? Tableau is 310. The accuracy was just because I needed an accuracy rune, but it's not bad to have on him. Barbara's 317 also. 1266 attack, 94 crit rate, not on a crit damage build. The Ethna is probably the best build on the team, and that's because she doesn't need to be quite as fast. So she's 310. And then the Kaki is 308. Nah, Dragon, I would never use this live, bro. Not my style. I mean, if I go into the Diana, he's even more likely to beat me. The Diana's guaranteed to cut. All the Diana's got to do is just transform and snipe out my Jamire, and it's over. Okay, we'll do a little bit of goodwill. Also, Sim didn't pick Leo on the end, which he should have. All right, guys, here we go. Here we go. Ace says I'm going to go 4-1 in Goodwill. So that's what we're going to do some betting on. XG record in 5 random Goodwills. 0 wins, 1 win, 2 win, 3 win, 4 wins, and 5 wins. Time to put your points where your mouth is, sir. Yeah, I banned the Diana. That's what I'm saying. If I ban the... I mean, my only hope there was to... at some point, I have to hit that Ryu. My only hope there is to stun the Ryu. Because if I don't go into the Ryu, then I can't defense break with the Ethna. And if I can't defense break with the Ethna, the best case scenario is that I take out one of Sim's monsters, and then the Ryu goes anyway, and he just wrecks me. At least that's how I see it playing out. Again, could be wrong, but I would still make the exact same play in the exact same situation. As long as Ryu's not proc, Tableau can't use his S2, Jamire can't use his S2. Oh, it's 4-star and below? Okay. Oh, well, I was saying, I meant I let Ryu through. I let Ryu through because I couldn't let Diana through. But I think S3 into Ryu is the correct play, because otherwise the Ryu's presence there prevents you from doing anything. You either stun him or you lose, kind of. And I can't even pivot, man. I can't even pivot. I have to go into the Leo Ragdoll. Oh, that's a rip. You gotta get your bet back in, Ace. Alright, well not all the damage is speed scaling, but the Tableau lap, yeah, and I have no will runes. The Leo's a force band, no matter what. Oh man, Cytex, honestly, as much as I'd like to say it's about the wallet, it's all about the luck. This guy could have easily summoned less LD scrolls than me and just been lucky. And it's over. Yeah. Problem with the speed tuning also is the speed buff is putting Barbara in front of the Jemire. Which I'm not really sure why. I'm actually not sure why. Jemire has a higher base speed. So the speed buff shouldn't be putting her in front. Alright, so we're 0-2 now. Let's see what... Oh, you're right, bro. I bet you she's got... No, she doesn't. No. No speed increasing artifacts. Well, I mean, you can see Jemire acted before her. Yeah, they're tuned according to the optimizer. Or are they? Did I ran those builds after it shut down, didn't I? I'll double check. I'm pretty sure Jemire acted before her on the first time, though. Alright. Let's try something other than the Ethna. Oh, you know what? It's because I'm drafting her before Jemire. It's because I'm drafting her before Jemire. Jemire needed to be drafted first. Big boy, I meant something other than the Ethna for first pick. As far as comp concealment goes. Oh, why wouldn't he put up immunity? Huh, that'd be why. What's up, Axe? We are 0-3 so far. Well, 0-3 after I lose this one. I mean, to be fair, this team has no pivots built. Maybe ace, but I lose either way. It doesn't actually change anything, and I'm not positive I can kill the monkey there. I had a better chance to kill the Oki, but I lose either way, whether it's Oki or monkey. I was in 8895 earlier, Jefferson, but I think chat disconnected, so I may not still be there. Alright, let's take the Jameir before the Barbara. Like, if I don't kill Oki, he has exactly as much control, but now he has more damage and resets. I don't know. You play turn 1, but I don't feel like monkey is the kill there, because his S2 is not a guaranteed stun. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'd have to replay it to see. I don't see how I can win that either way, though. And I don't think I actually kill the monkey. If I go for the monkey, I don't think I actually kill him, so I think he just has all 4 live. Is that a max resist on Taurus? Dude, 0 defense breaks. This team does have accuracy too. What's up, Jolfin? How you doing? Alright, still winless, guys. Still winless. Yeah, so let's see. Barbara, 60% accuracy, guys. Barbara is 60% accuracy. Cocky, oh. Cocky is literally 0 accuracy. That probably should be changed. But yeah, the Barbara anyway, 60 accuracy, and then the Ethna is... Where's Ethna? Ethna. Here we go. Ethna is... Wait. Actually, Ethna's only 26. Barbara's the one with the main accuracy. Cytex, because he is less vulnerable than Diana to Antares. Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true. I don't think I saved those builds. Yeah, I don't think I saved those builds, because remember, RTA shut down on us. And I'd have to go rerun all the builds again. But But, I mean, realistically, I don't think Oki would have made all that much of a difference in these fights, man. It hasn't even been close. Like, I'm not even killing one monster most of the time. It's just not there. It's just not there. I don't know. Not good enough runes, not good enough, whatever it is, but it's not there. Yeah, Cytex, I use Fang a lot more than Diana. He still gains attack bar when you attack him directly, but he gives you sustain, which Diana doesn't. He gives you defense breaks, which Diana doesn't. He can actually do a little bit more damage than Diana. And the biggest thing, though, is that he's just not vulnerable to Antares. He doesn't have that immediate counter or force ban against him. So, I mean, Diana is really, really strong, but I just had a lot more success with Fang than I did with Diana last season. And as you see, a lot more people are using Diana. I think I'm not the only one. All right, well, either way, these builds... Oops. Actually, Shushu no longer needs runes, so let's go ahead and clear off the Shushu. Either way, these builds as they're composed do not work. I would agree with that. I agree that Oki is a much better pick there, but the gap there is so far, man. You actually... I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just my aversion to turn one. I usually take Fang over Diana now. I think... I usually take... Well, I mean, it depends on the cleave. There's times where Diana's going to be better. There's times where Fang is going to be better. It's not universal either way. Whose runes were these? These are Ethna's runes. Okay. One of my rune sets was on a monster I put into storage, I believe. Unfortunately. Maybe not. Oh, he did need this one, though. Vio. Oh, it's the cocky runes. It's the cocky runes that are missing. Must be this. No, that's way too slow. That's the right rune. Huh. Oh, bro, that's awesome, Cytex. Congratulations on the C3. You're very welcome. And I actually should have, in the next day or two, I'm going to have a video coming out on my last RTA season. It's about 60% edited, so keep an eye out for it. I showed all the runes on all the monsters and did talk a lot about the theorycraft behind the team. Okay, what happened to his rune? Who did it land on? Helena. Landed on Helena, right? No, Thraximunder. I think you should apologize to Ace, not to me. It's a fusion, Troy. I was fusioning Ophelia skill ups, but I ran out of Fire Essence, so I didn't get to do the fourth one. That still doesn't look right. Man. Shouldn't have messed around with so many runes. His runes are wrong too. Yeah. Alright, so we'll need to just re-rune Helena. I think the... So the thing is, Ace, the reason I took the runes off is because all the builds change anyway. So I can build it another time, I just can't do it on stream right now. It would take me a while to rerun everything. I can test it another time with the Oki, but all the builds were different, so it was starting from scratch anyway. What's up, Sujit? Shout out to South Africa, man. That is awesome, bro. Appreciate you stopping in. Oh, Barbara. Yeah, so like once they shut down Special League, when I actually ran builds, because these were all done manually. So then I actually ran builds while we were chatting last night, but I didn't save the builds. I think I was tired and I just went to bed, and then today I like actually went into the optimizer and forgot to save the builds. Hey, congrats, Hotshot. That's huge, man. Jay, since you have Van Cliff, I would double the Ganny first and then work on Ciara. Still at F3 scrub, working on progression, but I would have been discouraged. Oh, bro, Fighter McWarrior, that's awesome, man. Really appreciate that. By the way, guys, one more reminder. If you guys like the streams and you're not subscribed to my second channel, XG Live, that's where the VODs are now reposting. So make sure you sub to the XG Live channel if you are not already, and if you want to see the VODs reposted. Eventually, all of the streams will be moving to that channel. Okay, Tessa build I think is okay. Helena, we gotta take the artifacts off. I will rebuild the Helena. I mixed up some runes, and I want to make sure I don't. I mixed up some runes when I was messing around last night, and now because I didn't save the builds. So we will be rebuilding Helena. We will be rebuilding several of these monsters. Hey Gang. Okay, yeah, the Hey Gang runes are messed up also, so we're gonna take that. Hey Sim, have a good night, bro. Thanks for hanging out on stream, man. Good job going to sleep earlier tonight. Thraximunder, you want to do you want to do a different yeah, Thraximunder, you want to do a rematch but with a normal RTA? I feel like he's still messed up. 221, 96. I think he's still messed up. Oh, he's definitely messed up. Okay. Let me just find the cocky runes. Man. I do not have the JSON with these runes anymore. I accidentally put the monster that was holding them into storage. Rip. Okay, I think he had this one, no. That one, no. Yeah, same place. Let me, yeah, same place. That one, no. This one, maybe? That looks like it could have been. I'm gonna have to just rerun him. At least they're in inventory, so it should be easier to find the build. HP, yeah, that one could be. No, I think it was this one. Actually, this is a better rune, right? 9 speed, 16, 13. Yeah, that's a better rune, so it's probably that one. 32 there. 31 with accuracy. It's got to be that one. Let's see where we're at. 186. I do think he had an HP slot too, though. Probably this one then. 205, so we're a little bit slow. And we've got 3,000 more HP than we had before, so maybe it was an attack percent slot too. Maybe this one? 216, it's still slow. Probably this. Probably when we made up the speed here. Not that one, not that one. Could be that. Could be this one. Now he's missing HP. Yeah, you know what? It was HP over speed. Accuracy, crit damage. This one, probably? No, definitely not. It's gotta be this rune. Could it just be speed over attack percent? Maybe that's what it was. Maybe it was this rune. Now he's too fast. Oh, rip. Definitely wasn't a speed slot 2. Definitely was not a speed slot 2. I think it was this one. Maybe it was this one. And if not, that's good enough for now. I will just run that through the optimizer later. So Thrax, here is your rematch on a team that's much more like what I would normally play. We were just testing out that Tabla Jamire team. There's something you don't see every day. Yeah, SideTech, seriously, bro. That's an interesting draft, okay. Yeah, man. I'm really happy for Ace. For those of you who didn't see, Ace pulled Jogan on stream a couple of days ago. He's gonna get to have a full season of fun with him. Bro, going straight into the Molong, huh? You might get him too. You might get him here. We don't need that yet. Do that. Actually, yeah, we do need to take immunity. The double Garudas, man. Double violent Garudas, too. He's got, what, one more turn, I think, to cycle back? Or is he there already? It should be one more, right? Yeah, one more. Okay. That was a dirty proc right there. Interesting comp, sir. Very interesting comp, man. Yeah, that was a very interesting comp right there. Alright, let's fix up some siege defenses, guys. Let's do a couple of siege defenses. By the way, guys, it is time to make the announcement official. For those of you who don't know, Ace, Sim, myself, a few others, we have gone back to Aces of War. We've done a reverse merger. When we originally went to LC, it was for an effort to push for the tourney. We didn't know that there would be some disruptions in the community as a result. It was never our intention to do so. Ultimately, we decided that it was going to make the most sense to go back to Aces, continue to push for the tournament. Aces now has amazing leadership with Porch and Dizalot and Joki, who are coordinating our siege. And so we have done a reverse merger, and you can see I am back in Aces of War now, as is Ace and several of the other members from LC. And there you have it. But with that said, the Aces of War community does have some open spots. We did open a 4th guild as part of this merger, Jacks of War. And so if anybody is looking to join the Aces of War, guild family, we have no spots in Aces at all, but we do have spots in all 3 other guilds. Yeah, good game, Thrax. That was a really interesting comp you had, seriously. Kind of, so I don't use Tyrannus that often anymore because he's so dead in the reset meta. But I kind of saw where you were going, and I was like, I know I'm going to need revive here. And so, like, the Tyrannus Beelzebub comp is my revive combination. Alright, so I think we're going to do our Pontos Chung. Mini-Me is going to Jax. Yeah, Mini-Me is going to go to Jax so that we can leave space open for Jokers to grow. Jokers will still be the most casual of the guilds. Jax will actually slot above Jokers, but it's going to take a season to get Jax up to its rating. So for the first season, we're going to have a lot of... alts and Jax as we're just trying to like grind up through lower tier siege and everything until it reaches level 30. Caesar, so actually that's a good question. We have an SWGT for Aces, not for the others. But basically, a quick breakdown, and to answer your question also, Frank. So Aces is pushing for the tournament this season. I think we have a pretty good shot. And I mean, there's always going to be some RNG, just the way the tournament points go. But I think we have a chance. Kings is going to be our G2 guild, so Frank, Kings would probably be the guild you'd be looking at. Fatal Error, who did go to bed, but he's the leader. He was here. Actually, no, Beelfire took over Kings. I'm sorry, Beelfire took over Kings, so I can connect you to Beelfire in Discord if you're looking for a spot. Jax is going to be our high G1, low G2 guild, and then Jokers is going to be the high C3, low G1 guild. All of the guilds are try-hard, so they're non-farming guilds. Alright, so I think the Miho is good where she's at. I would like some more accuracy on her. Maybe I can boost that Miho a little bit. And actually, we're going to boost, we're going to boost the Pontos, the Miho, and the Chung, all of them. And in the process, I think we really need to start farming mana because I did not pop an FRR ticket. And I have been moving runes all day and just like, I burned like 40 million mana already. So, let's see here. First and foremost, guys, we have got to make a list of the monsters. So on my main computer, obviously I have my stuff locked. On this computer, I do not, so we need to lock all of the monsters that we are not willing to take runes from. That would be these three. That would be our Verd. That would be our, let's see. Yeah, let me just set up this and then I'll start running a build and we can do one while the build is running. So Escher, Orion, Belinus. I love my Belinus set. That's not getting broken up. Odin just got rebuilt, so he can't be broken up. Kali cannot be broken up. Orion cannot be broken up. The Violent Skogul cannot be broken up. Ryu is broken. Okay. And then Savannah stays. And the Carnal stays. I think that's it. Oh, the two Cockies. The two Cockies need to be left alone, and of course Bastet needs to be left alone. That's probably all the really important ones. So let's go ahead. Let's run a build for the Ryu first. So we're going to speed tune that to Ryu, Savannah, and Carnal. Oh, I have to get an updated JSON real quick. What's up, Trends? Welcome back, bro. Yeah, Frank, he went to bed about an hour ago. He was here. He was here, but he went to bed about an hour ago. We're going to do one more Red Bull. I might regret this since it's 11, but we're going to do one more Red Bull. Why not? So I got my Special League reward, G2 finish. You submit it to acesofwar.swgt.iox. How many points is it to get a skill up? Actually, I don't think I have anything that needs skill ups, though. Alright, so we got an updated JSON. Team has a winning... the team with Belinus had a winning record for me, even after the nerf Troy. I didn't use it with Carnal yet. We'll see how it does. But it had a winning record in G3 Siege for me with the Belinus. He went like 9-2 last Siege. Although the last Siege was G2. Alright, so we are not going to use locked runes. And then we want to run our first build is for the Ryu. So we're going to put him on speed, crit rate, and accuracy, or attack, or HP. I don't really care which one. We want him on Despair Will. Big boy, I update my JSON constantly. Like every 3 monsters I build, I update my JSON. Seriously, I am constantly updating it. Okay, so we got Savannah and Carnal that we're speed tuning to, so he must be at least... let's see, we're going to want him at 247 minimum? No, 248 minimum. Faster is better, but 248 is the floor. We also want to lock our Juno, our Xingzhe. Oh, they're already locked. Perfect. Ah, man, the import broke some of the locks and not the others. I know what happened, too. Okay, unlock the Vigor. Molong can stay locked. Zingzei can stay locked. Miho can go unlocked. This Triana locks. Corcano locks. Tyrannus can stay unlocked. Ah, man, it had to mess up all my locks, didn't it? It's so much easier to do on the other PC, where it's all pre-programmed. .286 Vio Will gets... Vio Will Orion gets locked. Alright, that's fine. We'll see what it comes up with, and if we need to make adjustments, we will. Let's go 60 accuracy. We want to see how much damage he does on the skill 2. And we are going to take advantage of the new optimizer features that calculate artifact damage as well. So we're going to go use current artifacts and then just optimize. Alright, while that runs, Axe, I will jump over here into Goodwill. Let's go back into XGG and you can challenge when you're ready, Axe. It would be nice to just get craft all, but I guess times 10 is better than nothing. Axe, are you still there, Axe? You coming? No, while we wait for Axe, we'll take a look at the builds. Alright, that's too much accuracy. Cap that at 87. Waste not, want not. Okay, we can get 7K, but that is a little too squishy. Let's go 100,000 here and 20,000 there. Still a lot of pages. Okay, let's go to 5,000 and 25,000. Alright guys, we'll do, oh! I guess we gotta get a patch here. Alright, let's go get the updated version. Oh, you know what? I think the patch is out in Play Store, but the patch is not out in Amazon Store yet, and I don't think I have Summoner's War installed for Google Play. So... yeah, I don't have the Google Play version installed. It's in Amazon. I just switched to Amazon and it wasn't showing me the patch. I'll check one more time. Let's try closing the store. Yeah, it's not there for me yet. Yeah, it's not there for me yet. Okay guys, I am actually going to take a quick restroom break while this loads, if this ever reloads. Alright, we do want to get this loaded first. Whoops. Alright, I'm actually going to take a quick restroom break and see if I can get the update. I will be right back, guys. Yeah, it says all the apps are up to date. No worries, X. Did you update your game already, X? Because if you did, I won't be able to match you. I'm not getting the update on App Store here. Okay, so I won't be able to match you because I'm not getting the update. I just tried several times. I don't have the Google Play version installed on this device. So I think we have to give it a few more minutes. I'll go ahead and finish off the siege defenses. Oh, let's see. Yeah, like I said, X, I'm not going to be able to match you. And I can't get the patch. It's not showing up for me yet. Alright, I think I like this build right here. This is pretty solid. It does go into my iris. It also takes a Bastet rune. That's not going to happen. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Okay. You know what, guys? I think what we're going to have to do is I'm going to use the optimizer on my other PC, which means I can't show it, unfortunately, over the screen here. I am not sure, Elliot. It depends, because we are facing some technical difficulties at the moment in that the optimizer here is not set up on this PC, and it would take a lot of configuration, and I can't seem to do any RTA goodwill because I can't get an app update. So this might actually be the last 5 minutes of the stream, unfortunately. Yeah, because those would have been our two main content things, would be me doing some runes, but those are done. Or those can't be done on stream, it seems like, because the my stream PC is where I normally run RTA builds. My main PC is where I run main builds. And so I don't have the correct monsters locked on this PC. And then without being able to do the update, we're not going to be able to jump into any RTA at the moment. So I think actually that is just about it. The only other thing I'm going to do is I'd like to show you guys a little bit more of Dragon Champions gameplay. For those of you who haven't tried it out, give you a quick run through on the game. For those of you who have, if anybody out there is playing it, is enjoying it, it's a great chance to do some Q&A stuff as well. Hey, look at that. We actually got a scroll. It's a fire scroll, too. If it's a Yogun, I'll give everybody on stream 1,000,000 points. And then I'll take 990,000 back. Okay, it's not a Yogun. Shocker. I'm just waiting for them to bring Yogun out. 8,600 stones. Alright, we're going to check one more time to see if I can get the update. Let's see. Yeah, guys, it's I can't get the update, unfortunately. I don't know. Some of you on Amazon said you got it already, but I'm not getting it. So I think that's it for the Summoners War side. We are gonna just do a little bit of Dragon Champions. Let me pull this window up. So for those of you who don't know Dragon Champions or aren't regulars on the stream, this is the other game I play. Now I will tell you, I am partnered with the game, so obviously there's a benefit to me if you guys sign up, but I will also tell you that I've been playing this game since October every single day, so and I don't play it just because I'm partnered with them. It's actually the other way around. I became partnered with them because I play it. And it has a couple of really cool features that I honestly wish Summoners War would bring in. But they're just really different features. My two favorite things about this game, hands down, number one is the Battlegrounds. So the Battlegrounds you can actually do, it's a 3-day cycle. There's 1 day for registration, 1 day for defense, and then 1 day where you go in and you attack your opponent's camps, and then you basically... it's like an Iron Man marathon. You use all of your heroes to attack all of the enemy's heroes in camps or groups of 5 at a time. And whoever can win the most overall fights wins. So the same Iron Man concept applies in the tower right here. Unfortunately, I did the tower earlier today. I wanted to demonstrate the concept. But literally whatever health you have left at the end of a fight, whatever shields you have left, like whatever injuries you've taken in the last fight, they carry through to the next fight. And so that Iron Man marathon concept carries through from both Tower and Battlegrounds, which is just really awesome to me because it gives us a reason to just keep building and building more heroes. That's like what I talk about a lot with Summoners War, right? Like the thing I love about Summoners War so much is that it's got so many heroes and so many different checks and balances and counters, and Dragon Champions kind of brings that same opportunity for building more than just the top 5 meta heroes. Now, as far as it goes, it looks like I did a lot of my dailies already, but I do have some tournament stuff left. You guys can see I'm actually rank 8 in this tournament right now. So tournaments are cool. They last about 3 days. Typical average tournament lasts 3 days. Some of them are shorter. And when you do the tournament, you have to meet certain criteria. So, for example, in this tournament, we have to have 1 Traveler, 2 Gladiators, and 2 Explorers. And so each of your heroes has their own race, their own class, their own sect, and then their rarity and if they're a leader. So in this case, what I needed was 1 Traveler, 2 Gladiators, 2 Explorers, and then I had to make a tournament team out of that group and see how far I could get. Yeah, Brandizzle, I actually hated the lab change, man. It's the same thing. Like, now you just use the same... by the way, what's up, Brandizzle? How you doing, man? But yeah, I was never a huge fan of the lab change because it just took away... Like, you just run the same 5 monsters over and over. Jefferson, additional damage by X is what you're going to be looking for. You can also use Skill 2 and Skill 3 accuracy if you don't have enough accuracy on the build. So when we get into the gameplay over here, now you can see acting first is my Soleus. Just like Summoners War, we have gear and runes. So Soleus is the fastest hero on either side of the field. And so in this case, I know that this little baddie right here is a defender, which means that she's going to provoke or taunt my team. It's called taunt in Dragon Champions, but it's like a provoke, which means my whole team will have to attack little baddie. So this Nightingale right here is an attack buffer. And so what I want to do is try and get some damage into the Nightingale before I get taunted, so that in the next stage I'll be able to use my AoEs to kill the Nightingale. Now, another really cool thing, guys, you might notice, you see that my skills are actually on cooldown to start. So every skill has an initial cooldown. This is actually skill 1, 2, and 3, and then this is my passive down here. And so every skill actually starts with an initial cooldown, which means you can't just like come out and blitz the opponent with your skills. And then on top of that, you see there's 3 bars here. So one of these is health. One of these is my attack meter, which is the same thing as a turn bar and attack bar. And then one of these is shield. So we start with a lot more shielding in Dragon Champions. Like my heaviest hero has like 90,000 shield and only like 55,000 health. So you have to do like double his health just to get through the shield. Makes the fights last a little bit longer, gives them a little bit more strategy. And then on top of that, of course, you have the provoke to deal with as well. The whole concept of the taunt. So right here, I am actually going to do an AoE ability block, which because we had those initial cooldowns and because I was faster, it prevents them now from being able to use their skills 2s and 3s on me. We'll do an AoE with some attack bar pushback, and then we'll do another AoE. And like I said, what we're trying to do is get into this Nightingale so that she doesn't get an second attack buff out, basically. Because you can see they did a lot of damage to me on that initial round. I actually lost a hero right off the bat. Now this will give me cheat death, which basically it's like self-resurrect, and then also an AoE attack buff for myself. And you can see the difference in the damage, so I was able to kill the little baddie. Now she does have on her passive cheat death, same thing. So she basically resurrected with some shield and no health. So we'll finish her off, and that was kind of the theory craft behind my team. So his team was a lot of single target, and he was able to drop one of my heroes very quickly, but I've got a lot of AoE to get around his defender. So I have no defender on my team, which means that they can kill anybody at random on my team, but then I've got a lot of AoE damage, so even if I lose one early, I'm still in pretty good shape to come back and win at the end. Yeah, very welcome, Jefferson. Very welcome, bro. Now, as far as, like I mentioned, we do have runes, we do have artifacts, it's a lot of the same stuff, but one of the coolest systems on Dragon Champions is the gear levels right here. So, when you start off with a new hero, like we'll come all the way down here. So these are heroes that I haven't started building at all. So you see Stim is just level 4, Delman is level 8, right? So when you start off with a new hero, as you level up, you gain access to these gear pieces. And then each gear piece is like inherent stats. So if we look at this, this is going to give us an extra 60 health, 5 damage. It's small numbers because he's level 1. But you see right here, he's at 1595 health, and then I put in the gear piece and it's 1655. But now what happens is, once I put all the gear pieces on, he actually levels up, and those gear pieces become part of his stats. So now those gear pieces are just like innate stats for him, and then through the gear levels, you also is where you get most of your starting shield. So we put some more gear pieces on, he gets a little bit stronger. We now also have the ability to level up his skill using ability scrolls. But all of these things are kind of innate. So you farm for these gear pieces, but then they're tied to that hero forever. So if we come up to my strongest hero, which is going to be Naya, she's my only one that's reached gear level 13, which is a lot of farming to get to gear level 13. But you can see she's got 44,000 power rating, which is just a massive jump over my next one because I haven't done anybody else, not even their first gear piece, on level 12. But Naya I took up to 13 because she is my favorite hero. Now, if we look at my Tromgar right here, this is the one I mentioned. You can see he's got 86,000 shield and only 44,000 health. And that's because, as I said, we do have runes in this game. And I'm actually using a shield rune on his slot 6, and I'm also using a shield rune on his slot 4. In Dragon Champions, this is actually going to be Southern, and then this is going to be Northwestern. And the shields give you a really big advantage in that your opponent can't just come out with really heavy damage and bulldoze you. And then in the case of Tromgar, he is a defender. But one of the best things about Tromgar is that he does not have an initial cooldown on his taunts. So he can come out and actually taunt right off on turn 1, and then I've got him just super, super beefy so people can't kill him. Now another philosophy you see on this game is resistance, guys. Resistance is real in this game because you can go over 100%, so they call it tenacity. It's potency and tenacity instead of accuracy and resistance. But so like on Salvador, I'm running him at 120% tenacity, which makes him really hard to strip. So he actually can start with a taunt even before using a skill. And then he's got this really cool skill called Steel Shell, which takes 90% of all incoming damage away. He's basically, you can't kill him, and he's got you taunted, so you have to attack him. You can't do any damage to him, so you give him as much tenacity as you can, and then he just ties down the enemy. Now the balance to that, because there always has to be a balance, is that you have to build him super slow because you don't want him to. The Steel Shell is just a 2-turn cooldown. And it's 3 turns between being able to use, or excuse me, it's a 4-turn cooldown and it's a 2-turn buff. So you wind up with 2 turns where he can just get pummeled. So you build him really slow so that the Steel Shell lasts for a longer period of time, but that means he also has to get a turn. So to balance that out, you could use a hero like Buff, who basically just attack bar boosts. He does a lot more than that. It's actually a legendary hero, but one of his skills gives you like 100% attack bar boost. It's kind of like using Garuda to turn cycle. So you would come out with like a fast buff, but a fast monster buff, but then you don't use, instead of using his attack bar boost on turn 1, you would actually just use a different skill and then wait for your Salvador to go to put up his taunt, and then immediately resurge him, basically, with your buff so that he could then put up his Steel Shell, and he would just completely lock down the enemy team. Now, the downside to that is that Buff is part of the Order, and he's a demon, and his leader skill benefits only demons, whereas Salvador is up here, whereas Salvador is a member of the clans, and he's part of the Pride, so you don't get the same benefits by pairing them together. And so everything you're doing in this game is basically the same type of stuff we do in Summoners, where it's theory crafting, how to maximize or mini-max every advantage that you can get, finding comps that you put together that make things, make your team more powerful and can beat the enemy's team, basically. So like when we go to the battlegrounds, I actually had to build, not had to, you can actually auto-set, but I chose to build 12 different defenses, and I was theory crafting how to put all of my heroes together into 12 different defenses. Now, obviously there are some set comps that are very popular, and then there's some comps that you kind of tweak on your own, especially based on which heroes you have leveled up, because it does take a long time to farm everything. So, that's kind of like today's overview for Dragon Champions, guys. Hopefully, if nothing else, you can tell from the enthusiasm with which I talk. It may be a game I'm partnered with, but it's also a game that I do highly recommend. It's a fun game. We'll do one more tournament battle, and I think we'll wrap up stream from there. So guys, as always, I appreciate you hanging out with me on stream, and if anybody does decide to try out Dragon Champions, guys, because I am partnered with them, you can use that promo code right up there. Weird to point on the camera, but you can use that promo code right up there anytime before you're level 15. As long as you use it before you're level 15, then you will get a free hero, you get some free gold, you get some free equipment that you can use towards building up your gear levels, and just get a really good head start into the game, basically. Ooh, that was bad speed tuning. Alright, I think we got... did we get the freezered? We got the freezered. We should be good. I think we can actually just target hard orc here. Uh-oh. No, we're good. We're good. Yeah. Alright guys, so on that note, hope you all have a great night. Thank you all for hanging out on stream, and we'll finish on a victory.